back, and I don't know what else to tell you. We've been AWOL for a while, and we're f***ing back.
We're back, and we're better than ever, with lots of new things going on.
First of all,
clearly we're in a different little area, aka our new home. Together? Really hit heads, alright.
We moved in together. We did the thing. We did the damn thing.
We also have new additions to the fam. We got kitties!
Look at them.
They're so cute.
Let me down.
This is Jasper.
Oh.
Piper is like not having it. Alright, and that's Piper. Jasper doesn't really want me either, so we're gonna put him down. Today we are going to be bringing on the spooky season since it's October 1st.
Bitch, we are going in on spooky season. So we're gonna bring in this spooky season with a little spooky video.
Those were our cats.
But like we said, we are in a new home, but it's not a new home. It's a very old home that we have remodeled and do you know what word I'm searching for?
Renovated,
and it looks really good, but unfortunately I think a couple things have stuck behind. Not the old wood, but the old ghosts. So basically we moved in, it's just us here, it's just us, and sometimes it's just me home alone, sometimes it's just her home alone because we have lives. Mostly her. I'm usually here home alone. What all is going on? Because I've had a couple stories where like I will text my friends and be like, there's somebody in the house.
Right, like Destiny is a very like, she used to freak out all the time, like especially when we first moved in, she would always freak out about somebody's in the house, something is happening, some noise is happening, like there's always something, right? So you know, I'm always the voice of reason, and I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up, Destiny, like, you're fine, like,
right,
everything's fine.
I'm that paranoid bitch, but like, I'd rather be paranoid than blinded and just get taken by surprise.
I never freak out about any of this stuff, right? Well, one night I was sitting in my bed, right? And all of a sudden, I hear something, and I thought it was the front door opening, and I thought somebody was coming to like surprise us.
Joke's on you.
So I texted my friend and I was like, hey, are you at my house? And they were like, no. And that's when my stomach dropped, because I swear to you, I heard a door open. But you know, I got a little freaked out, but I was still like, we have cats. They could have easily knocked something over, so I didn't think anything of it. Well, it was still in the back of my head, obviously, but like, I was just in my room, watching my show, whatever. So then, all of a sudden I hear something that sounds like the window. And our windows, especially in the kitchen, they aren't very quiet. Like you can tell that it's the window.
We have some new windows like that we put in our room specifically. I don't think that any other windows are new besides the one in Oh yeah, this one and the ones in our rooms are new, except for the one in my closet and like the rest of them. All the old windows, you'll hear them open because they're old windows.
So I text Destiny, because she was in her room, I was in my room, but she was sleeping. So I text Des and I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I swear somebody just broke into the house. And like I kept hearing footsteps, but then again, we have cats. So I'm sitting here still like, you know, not trying to freak myself out, right? So I'm like, yo, there is somebody in this house. So I text Des and no response, she's sleeping. So then I call her.
Did you even come check on me?
Huh?
Did you even come check
Hell
on me?
no, I ain't get out my bed.
What if there was a person in the house and that person had killed me?
I did actually end up getting out of my bed eventually, but let me get there. So call Des and she ignores my call, right? And then this is the weird part. I got a text from her, but then it deleted before I could see what it said. I swear to you, it deleted. Like I was all
I
your
also
messages.
didn't ignore your call. I was knocked the fuck out. Like I read all of these when I woke up the next morning. Like
it even said that you had read it and everything.
No, I was knocked out. Like I read all of them the next morning when I went to go text her, and that was it.
So Des doesn't answer, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna have to go out there and check for myself. Which I didn't even even know what I was gonna do if I saw somebody. So I come out of my room and I'm freaked out. I go out to check on everything and nothing. The door is locked. The window was unlocked, which was kind of strange because like, why would we keep the window unlocked?
Exactly that, and I have locked all of the windows. I always check and make sure all the windows are locked because it's my worst fear for somebody to come in through the fucking window. Like,
and mind you, I do not freak out about hearing strange noises in our house because we have cats. So I'm not the one to freak out. Like, something was wrong that night.
okay, so I could be crazy. But like, we tore out most of the floors, but we still have some of the original floors. And what was here on the house first? Was the dining room part of the original house?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's the original parts of the house that are
My
haunted.
room.
Yeah, yeah. I really do think that the original parts of the house are haunted. Like Amanda's room, the dining room, the kitchen, this room. I don't know, I just feel like there are some rooms in this house that I feel more uncomfortable or strange in, like Amanda's room.
My room is always the most freezing cold room. First of all, that I feel like I've ever been in. And second of all, like, it does not matter if it is so hot everywhere else in the room, my room is always freezing cold.
Right, like freezing cold. Like, I try and keep my room cold because I like my room cold. But Amanda, she doesn't have a fan, she doesn't have anything.
I do have a fan and I use it sometimes when I sleep, but other than that, it stays freezing cold. Burn. Also, me and Destiny, for some reason, I mean, not right now really, but like, I just get these random bruises. Like,
no, same. I have one
crazy
right
bruises.
They're all over my arms.
Right.
I don't do anything extensive at work where I don't work anymore, which... possible story time, I don't know, but I don't do anything crazy to where I would have these kind of bruises all over my body, but I do. Back to Amanda's room. So Amanda's gone for the night. She went and stayed somewhere else. So I'm home alone that night into the next morning before I go to work. I go to sleep, wake up, it's probably about 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm pretty sure I showered that morning. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I get in the shower, it's probably like 4:30, 4:45 when I get out. And I'm in my room doing my makeup and I hear like the loudest bang in Amanda's room. This bitch is not home. It is just me. Just me. So I'm sitting there doing my makeup. I hear this loud ass bang and it wasn't just one bang. It was like a bang and then like it sounded like somebody was moving around. Well, I am a ass bitch when it comes to this shit. So my bitch ass just finishes my makeup as fast as possible, gets my shit together, and exits the building. But I heard like so much shit coming from Amanda's room. I was like, what the f-? Like to the point where I crawled to my bedroom door and like looked under the door because our doors are kind of like parallel from each other. So I'm looking into Amanda's room to see if I see anything. I'm waiting there for a solid 5 minutes because I'm scared for my life right now. I locked my bedroom door, finished getting ready, and got my shit and got the fuck out because this is not a scary movie and this bitch is not dying today. So I'm freaking out the whole time I'm at work. I texted her to see if she was coming home that night.
She wasn't.
I leave work, come home, and I'm like, all right, it's daytime. What really could happen? Need to know anything. So I go in her room and her room is a disaster. Like her closet rack was ripped down from the wall.
It's still ripped down from the wall.
Yeah, we haven't fixed that yet.
So I come home Thursday, walk into my room and see this, and I was like, what the f just happened to my closet? Like, what? Nobody knows. It's still a mystery. But see, I feel like this spirit or ghost or whatever it is that is with us, it might even be a human being. We don't even know really. I don't think it's out to harm us because like they could have harmed us by now.
I think they might be with me. But also, I think the origin of all of this, and call me crazy, but when we first moved in here, like the first week we moved in here, Amanda checked the mail and she came inside. I have it. Hold on.
I don't even like touching it, to be honest. I don't even know why it's still in our house.
I said that we should like
I'm like
take
crying
it
even
somewhere.
trying to touch this right now. It creeps me out. Like, yeah, somebody could have easily just like put it in there trying to spread the word of Jesus. This Bible that looked like this when it was in our mailbox, like we have not done anything to this. It was all tore up and like
dingy,
dirty, and like it just looked like that whenever I picked it up out of the mailbox.
I feel like all of this started happening after this was in our house.
Do you remember that one time that we came in here because there was like a loud boom? We thought that the cats had like done something in the living room, and the only thing that was on the ground was this Bible.
We need to get rid of this thing.
But like, how do you get rid of a Bible?
Right,
Should
you
we
just
just
burn
put
it?
Should we put it in somebody else's mailbox?
No, we need to take it like to the middle of the woods somewhere and like put it there. So this last story that we're gonna end this with happened, what, a week ago?
Yeah.
About a week ago? A week ago.
I was cleaning the house. I got off early one day. I was cleaning the house, and I had used the vacuum, and I remember specifically unplugging the vacuum. I didn't wrap the cord up, but I left it in the middle of the living room because I was
literally
going
right
somewhere.
here.
I was late for something. I was always told to always unplug everything before you leave the house, and I ended up not coming home that night. So the vacuum cleaner was left in the middle of the floor the whole night.
Right, I come home from work, I don't do shit. So I get in my bed and I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing, you know, I'm watching, I think I was watching American Horror Story, which makes this even worse for me. It's dark now at this point, and all of a sudden I hear the vacuum cleaner turn on. At first I don't think anything of it, I'm just sitting there watching the show because I'm like, well, maybe Amanda's home and maybe she's vacuuming, she's cleaning, you know, whatever floats her boat. And I'm sitting there watching American Horror Story still, and I'm like, why don't I just check her location? So I pull up her location. She's still not home. She's literally in Charleston. I'm like, well, fuck, I have to go out there because last time I didn't go out there and I felt like a so I'm gonna go out there. So I go out there and the vacuum cleaner is in the middle of the living room, plugged into the wall and on.
Just on.
Running, just sitting there running.
Now, mind you, we do have cats, so like I would understand if like I... You look stupid.
Yeah, our camera died, so this is how the rest of this video is gonna be. Anyway, so the vacuum cleaner's on and in the middle of the living room. I'm freaking the out. All I do is unplug it and run back in my room, lock the door, and that was it, because what the else am I gonna do? I looked around the house, there wasn't anybody here. Nobody. It's just me.
So anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed our little spooky story time. We really do want to get back into it, and we thought that the best way to do that was to start off with some of our favorite time of the years.
Yeah, it's
spooky.
Hopefully this will go away. Hopefully we don't die. Maybe we'll take the Bible, put it in the middle of a field somewhere, and hope for the best.
You guys please like, subscribe, comment some more ideas, anything else you want to hear, any more story times. We definitely need some ideas because we definitely want to
Jump back into this shit.
keep watching. Thank you guys.
Thanks. Having a blast, you know. I'll talk to you soon. I'm just really talking at this point, but it's been really,
Bye.
it's been nice.